So I was trying to figure out what I was going to talk on today. And then Miss Valerie sent me something yesterday. And then I had another video I wanted to share as well. So I think we will start off. I forgot to send this to my email, so let me do that quickly. I want to share what Miss Valerie sent yesterday, and we can go from there, because I believe that's important. A lot of times we're meeting people out there and they tell, oh, you know, I get my supplements from here. They're not willing to take a look, to switch. You tell them we have better, but they're not listening. So I'm also going to share this video. So I hope you guys will archive these videos for yourself as well. Let me go back to my email, because it's important when you're not just telling them, but you're actually showing them that what you're saying to them is actual fact. So let's pull this up. Mute and come back and share. Okay, so let's hear this video, courtesy of Miss Valerie.
Looking at some magnesium. I see magnesium 400 milligrams, extra strength. As I turn it over, I read it right here. It's magnesium oxide, and it has the highest elemental magnesium of 60%, but it has the lowest solubility, is therefore poorly bioavailable in the gut. So this will have the lower absorption, believed to be as low as 4%. If you're having digestive issues, it may be abdominal bloating, diarrhea, cramps, or nausea, this may be causing it. But be aware, stay away from the oxides. Look into the glycinates as well as the citrates, and your body will love you. So here I
So did you guys get what he just said? Or do I need to play it again? Did everyone understand? Hello? Feedback?
Yes, we heard. It was
Okay.
yeah, it was great.
Was someone saying something? Someone else?
I understood what he said.
Okay, good. So, and it's not the first time I've seen videos on that particular brand, and most of the over-the-counter brands. The absorption rate is very, very poor. And guess what? I go in a lot of homes and I'm seeing that particular brand a lot. There's also the V Shop. Theirs was on the list for the New York Attorney General when he tested all those others. The V Shop was on there. This one was on there. But guys, also what you guys should learn is most of these supplements that you're seeing at Walmart and CVS and places like that, they're made by the pharmaceutical company, most of them. So people are going out there, they're buying these products because they're trying to help themselves. They know they need the supplement, but they're not getting the benefits from him because, as he said, it's 4%. Imagine that every month you're spending your money, you're buying these things, and you think you're doing something great for your body, but only 4% plus, as he mentioned, all the other factors in there that can harm your health. It's very sad and somewhat deceptive. That's my take on it. So we have, go ahead.
And a lot of seniors, when they get their over the counter every month,
Yes.
they order that. So they tell you, oh, I get the vitamins anyway, you know, because they get them with their over the counter benefits, you know.
Yes. And they will not budge. There are a few that when I take the time to, well, that will listen when I take the time to educate. Those will say, oh, really? I didn't know that. And then they'll start, because I do have quite a few seniors. But most will tell you, oh, no, honey, I get my stuff free every month, so I don't need to. But these are the ones that have all these health challenges, because sometimes I wonder if it's deliberate in giving them these free products and giving them a false sense of security, thinking that they're taking healthy supplements that's going to do something for their body. That's just my take. But yeah, most will not budge because they get those free ones every month and they're sticking with it. So, you
Yeah,
know,
if I may, Novelet, good
go
morning.
ahead.
Thank you for sharing that video. Good morning, everybody. Unfortunately, again, everybody know by now that I specializes in Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
And excuse me, the unfortunate truth is that most of these Medicare Advantage programs, like an HMO, have, like Miss Nelly said, they have this over-the-counter products that they allow people to buy every month on a monthly basis. They give you, like, I mean, I have it too. I'm on a Medicare Advantage program, but of course I don't buy my supplements from no CVS or Walmart or any of those people. I don't do that. Now, when it comes to what I do, I'm not even allowed, if I'm talking to you about Medicare, I'm not allowed to say anything about Atomy, Melaleuca, or anything like that to any of my own clients. That's why I'm going to get away from doing Medicare, just do Atomy 100% so that I can talk to these people freely without getting myself in trouble. Another quick thing that I want to say about this particular brand is that this brand is, like you said, it's in CVS, it's in all the pharmacies, but it's also in the supermarkets,
Mm-hmm.
Publix, Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's. All of them have this particular brand, and because it has this fancy name, Nature's Made, people just think that, oh, okay, I'm doing good here. So I was at Costco when I started sharing this video with people, and I think I spoke to 10 people. I showed it to 10 people, and 3 of them wanted to get information from Atomy. So I was like, wow, I need to get out there and show it to 100 people. Anyway, another little tip that I use for myself is that when you go to places like Whole Food, Nutrition Smart, or there's another very popular vitamin and supplement store here called Vitamin or something like that, you don't find these products there. I thought that was cute. I found that curious and interesting years ago. I'm like, why are these some of these products that are in CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, and all these supermarkets? Why are they not in these um, supplemental companies that actually specializes in vitamins and supplements like Whole Food and Nutrition Smart? So just pay attention. You don't see them there, and that's a clue, in my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. So you actually show the video to people while you're in the store, Valerie?
I should No, I dare not show it to them in the store. I don't want them to throw me out. I did it outside.
Okay.
I showed it outside. With Walmart. I mean, Costco always has hundreds of people walking around there. So I shared this video with them, and also shared, of course, my name and Atomy. And I had 3 people call me back wanting to know more about Atomy after they listened to this particular video.
Wow. So how did you approach them?
Can I just please share a quick? Do you have a quick moment? Yeah, most of them will say yes. I'm like, okay, let me share this video with you. Can I have your phone number? They give me the phone number and I share the video with them. And so after I shared this particular video with them, because this is how I get people's phone numbers, by saying, can I please just have your phone number? I have something very important to share with you that may change your life. I'll use a word like that.
Right.
So they go like, yeah, sure. I mean, people are sort of kind of, they're not like way before then where they are afraid to give you a phone number. Maybe because of my age, I don't know. So they trust me. They give me their phone number. So I send this to 10 people just saying that. And by, I would say maybe 2, 3 hours later, I had responses from 3 of them.
Okay.
And it was a quick thing because I was getting out of the car and I was on YouTube and Dr. Mendel popped up and said, okay, let's see what he has to say. Because, I love the guy. Let's see what he has to say. And I saw this video and I was like, wow, I'm going to Costco. So I'm going to share it with people when I get out of there. That's what I did.
All right. So guys, I'm going to post the video because I asked that so you guys can see how easy it was for her to share it. We just have to open our mouth. So great video. And you know, as we said, people are not, they don't know unless you, the individual that know, share it with them. So that's what we're here to do, is just to share, share, share. So great video. When I saw it, I said, oh yes, because I've seen a few of those. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna share this one. So let me post the video in the chat for you guys. So you have it for those of you who are interested in using it. Okay. It's in the chat. Let me see if there's a question in the chat. And then there's one more I'm going to share, and then we can conversate from there. Let me go into my email now. Because we already know the solution for that is we have the supplements. So now, let's go down. I forgot to move that video over so I could easily find it. Anyway, so while I'm pulling it back up, whenever we share, you want to show the solution, which is our wonderful, we have all these supplements here. So now I'm going to go to, I have this video that I saved from last week in regards to, what do you call it? Root canal. Because so many people are getting root canal. They're being told to go ahead and do root canal, but they're not being told the dangers. So I wanted to share this video, and I got it here. I'm just going to copy and paste it in my email because it's going to take too long for me to find. So many people later on, they find out they have all these health challenges that they're dealing with, not realizing that it's coming from the root canal. When they do find a great doctor, and that doctor goes down the list and realize, hey, you had a root canal way back then. You need, a lot of these individuals, they actually had to remove the root canal. The moment they remove it, guess what happened? They got their health back. So a lot of times things are pushed and they tell you, oh, this is, you know, do this, this is great. Guys, do your research for yourself and don't just take everything. So let me click on it here. I have it up now. Pop-ups that come with it. All right, let me share my screen. There was another video I had a few years back. I couldn't find it for some reason. It goes in great detail about. So where's the play? Okay. Just want you guys to get that information here. So I'll just leave that on the screen. So I like what it says here because the tooth is dead. So why keep it if it's dead? Why not remove it? So as it's shown, we know that your mouth, and it goes down to the root, is the windows to your, you can have a heart attack if you have any challenges going on with your mouth. You can also have memory challenge. You'd be amazed what can happen from your mouth. It's not just, you know, you're having a challenge there and that's it. It affects your heart, it affects your memory, it affects a lot of other challenges. And a lot of these individuals, if I can find that video, I want to play it for you guys because they really break down what happens to your body with root canal. Because guys, remember, it's called a root canal. They're drilling in there into the root, into your nerves, which is going through the entire system of your body. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. Now, you're here. We have the wonderful toothbrush and toothpaste. Of course, if things are this far gone, there's not much can be done. But we have something that can prevent all these health challenges, because I'm amazed at how the cavity, it's like a cavity outbreak in this country. I've never seen anything like that before. As I said, when my daughter was young and I called just for a cleaning for her, they were saying it's 3 months out. And I'm like, why? They were that backed up with cavities, with filling and all. It's amazing. So if we, as the adults, can get on board and start teaching the younger ones to brush properly, because another thing I realized, I hear a lot of Americans say they only brush once a day. And I'm saying to myself, how is that possible? They only brush in the morning. I know someone that had to have the whole mouth replaced, and they said they were only brushing once a day, just in the morning. Actually, I remember growing up, they said brush after every meal and floss. And now we have water pick, which is like a pressure hose for your mouth. Because the first time I tried my water pick, I was amazed. I flossed, I brushed, and I tried the water pick, and I was amazed at what came out, because the dental floss can't get what's up under the gum, but that water pick will. So incorporate some water pick as well. And we have that wonderful toothpaste and the toothbrush, which helps to keep your gum healthy, keep the teeth healthy, get rid of gum disease, gingivitis, and all that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'll stop sharing here.
Miss Novlet,
Yes, ma'am.
I did root canal way back then in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't have known about this until you are saying it. I'm just hoping and praying that nothing happens.
Well, I would think you would have known by now.
Way back then, Miss Novlet, it's a long time, A long
Yeah, but
time, I'm
you're not
telling you.
having any effects from it, right?
No, it doesn't
Right.
bother me.
Okay, good for you. Because a lot of people here, there's a lot of cases where people are having major challenges here.
No, I
You
don't.
see all over social media in regards to the root canal. Lots and lots of videos on it.
No,
I
I
add,
don't have a problem.
can I add something about
Yes, go
yeah,
right ahead.
in American schools, children were taught to brush their teeth um, after every meal.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, the dentist would come to the schools, and the children, you get a toothbrush, get your toothpaste, you know, and the whole 9 yards. I believe I don't know if they still do that, but I know they've always done that. I don't know where people, maybe there's some people that only brush once a day, but it's like standard. You brush after every meal.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the problems that people are having too is because they used to give people those mercury fillings, which is
Yes.
very, very, very dangerous.
Mm.
And once they can leach into your body and damage your organs. In that's been a big problem. So, but I think they've stopped doing the mercury fillings because people used to just have a mouthful of mercury. And then there are people that would put gold in their teeth instead of the mercury. They would offer that, and so some people would have gold in their teeth, but that mercury filling does a lot of damage to a lot of people's mouths, and I agree the root canal is very dangerous, honestly, and sometimes it's not even needed or necessary. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just wanted to add voice to that.
Yeah. And also with the cavity outbreak too, it's from all the sugar the soda, the Gatorade, those things are loaded with sugar. So we also have to watch the sugar content of what we're putting in, because when we drink those things, and people will drink, we have a friend that she goes through that Coke, maybe 5, 6 a day. And think about it, you're drinking all that sugar is in your mouth, and you're not rinsing your mouth out after you're done drinking or eating that sugary food or cake or whatever it is. So you end up with a lot of cavity. So I just wanted to touch on that and leave it there. Anything, so, oh, we already saw that one. Yep. So was there any question or any testimonials anyone have that they wanted to share? I forgot to ask about that. We love to hear if anyone's using the product, has testimonies or people that they're sharing with. Or has anyone started using the skincare and want to say, especially the evening care set, and want to say, hey, I used it and this is what happened. I guess that's a no. All right, let's go into the products. Thought I had the Atomy website open. Yes, I do. Let me go back to the beginning. All right. So let's go over here. We don't normally go over to the food area. So I'm going to touch on our avocado oil this morning. Let me share my screen. Okay, so we have the avocado here. If you guys are not aware, we do have avocado oil, because I know a lot of people use avocado oil. We have it here on the website. So what is it not moving? What are the benefits of avocado oil? Let's expand on here. We already talked about the seed oil, that they're not good. Those things are deadly for the body. They were not made for human consumption. Those were created for industrial uses, especially the canola oil and all of that. If you are using it in your home, throw it out. It was not made for human consumption. Those things were made for industrial purposes. But someone came along with that brilliant idea and said, wait a minute, let's just market it as cooking oil. That's rotting us from the inside out. Basically, oxidative stress. We're being causing aging, rusting from the inside out. It's killing our organs. So we need to go back to the old way of cooking with coconut oil. And I believe that's why they put a bad label on coconut oil back in the days, where people stopped using it, because they wanted to push these industrial oil, and they start marketing them and telling people, oh, the fat is not good for you, but that's the fat that the body needs. So coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, not for frying. You're doing stir fry and things like that. Olive oil is great, and put in your salad, and even the avocado oil. So let's go here. So 100% extra virgin avocado oil. And as we see here, they're showing from Mexico, cold press. That's always what you want to look for, which is great. Nutrient rich, healthy eating, high smoke point. So this is great for heat. So let's go down. And I always like the fact that we show non-GMO, kosher, and all that. And so let's go through what avocado oil, what are the health benefits for human consumption. So of course it's high in monounsaturated fat, which is good, the good cholesterol. It has antioxidant property, and it contains vitamin E, lutein, which is good for the eye. And of course, I said it protects you from oxidative stress. They say it also may help to reduce the risk of chronic disease, such as cancer and heart disease. So as you're using this and cooking with it or put it in your salad, you're getting all these health benefits as it's showing here. 14 minerals, it has omega-3, 6, 9, everything that you see right here. Look at all the vitamins here. So it's great to use to cook with as well. Shows for the heart, what we just covered. Look at this, 0. So, and it has the highest when it comes to heat, 271 degrees Celsius. So less likely to burn. We don't want to really use these seed oil. Olive oil, as it says, avoid deep frying. Coconut oil, which is what I cook with a lot, it's 180 degrees Celsius. Then the olive oil is a little higher. And as you see, the avocado oil is the highest. It helps to improve the absorption of fat soluble, like the vitamin A, D, and E, and K from other food. It's great for weight management. And of course, they say other benefits may support brain health, cognitive function, may improve your eye health, anti-inflammatory, and help to regulate your blood sugar. So those are some of the benefits of the avocado oil. You can use it when you're, put it in your salad. Because a lot of the salad dressing on the market are not healthy. So you're trying to eat healthy when you make your salad, and then you put all these unhealthy salad dressing on there. What I do is I make my own salad with, I use either the avocado oil or the olive oil, and I'll add some salt. I'll add a little lemon and, so forth. And it tastes great. And the nutritional yeast flake tastes great. I don't know if anyone else have used it. How do you use it, Maria?
I'm sorry, how do you use what?
You use avocado oil as well?
Oh,
How do you
yeah.
use it?
Oh, yeah, I cook with avocado oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like you said, we don't need to use to cook with the olive oil, but I use the avocado oil to cook with. I use it in salads. Mainly, I use it on my skin.
Yes, that's great for the skin too.
It's really good for your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I also use, now I know we don't sell olive oil, but I use a very high grade olive oil on my skin as well.
Yeah.
But the avocado oil, it cooks really well. And I love it in salads as well.
Yeah. Because as Maria mentioned, the skin, it moisturizes and nourishes the skin, and it improves elasticity as well. And it contains vitamin E, which protects your skin from the UV damage. So there's so many different ways with this product here.
It's lovely. From what I understand, not all olive oil are of good quality, are of the best quality.
Most of the ones in the store on the shelves are not. Which brand do
Yes.
you use? I see you, Miss Gabrielle. Which one do you use? Which one do you use? Which olive oil do you use, Maria?
I tried to get one that has, I have to go downstairs and look, but there's certain brands that I like. We don't like the ones that are mixed from a lot of different countries.
That's it.
We try to get it like straight from Italy.
Yes.
So we pay more money for it.
Yeah,
there's one that I do like. I'm going downstairs so I can tell you the name of it. And it comes in a glass bottle. We don't buy anything in plastic.
Okay, so the Is vegetable oil part of seed oil or?
Oh yeah, you don't want that
Yeah, you
at
don't want the
all.
vegetable oil.
You want to stick with the olive oil, the avocado oil, the coconut oil.
Coconut oil. Okay. And what about the grape seed oil?
That's a seed.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, and see what we do. You when you buy your olive oil, you want to make sure it's extra virgin, cold pressed, that it comes
Exactly.
from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Trader Joe's because we can get good grade olive oil from them.
Yeah.
And we have family that travels overseas, so I always ask to bring me back some olive oil when they go
Yeah.
to like Italy or somewhere like that. But
There's go ahead, Maria. Finish
no,
up.
no, that was it.
Mm. There's one that I follow online where the product comes directly from Italy, and I don't remember the name. I'll have to find it and then I can share it with you guys. It's you pay a little bit more, but you're getting the real deal because most of the olive oil on the market, it will set, but you have to read. It says olive oil, but if you read below, they're mixed with
Yeah, they're mixed.
unhealthy. Yeah, some of them have canola oil in there. You'd be amazed. It's very deceptive. You really have to read and pay attention. But most of the olive oil on the grocery shelves are not good olive oil. Just like these products here, you're not going to find in the grocery store. Most of the good products you're not going to find on the grocery store shelf. Honestly, you're not. You have to go looking for it.
And use your Yucca. Use your Yucca app or
Oh
some of the
yes.
other apps
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to tell you, that brand, and it's going to give you all the insight, tell you whether it's good or not, whether it's worth you buying.
Could you repeat that for me, please, Mary?
The
What's in?
Yucca, Yuka, is one, but there are many. The Yucca, it scans food, it will scan cosmetics and skincare.
Can we
Okay.
type it? Can we type it in the chat, please?
Okay, Miss Gabrielle, you want to go now?
No, I was asking if this could be typed in the chat so we can screenshot the name she just mentioned.
Oh, she just
Thank
spelled
you
it.
so much.
She just why was it Maria?
It's
YU?
Yuka. That's one,
Okay.
but there's so many.
Yeah.
You can. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
And you
there's
want to,
several.
you scan it, whatever it is, and it will tell you all the positive ingredients in something and what they are. It'll tell you if it has any hazardous substances in it, how much fruit it might be in there, how much sugar, or whatever it is. And then it'll tell you anything that's negative. It'll tell you about that too. You
Yeah.
know, and it'll give it a score. It'll give it the scores.
Yes, it will.
So, but Trader Joe's, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, you can get a decent olive oil from them. That's going to scan pretty good. It's going to scan excellent, actually. If you get the Trader Joe's one.
Mhm. Problem what to eat.
It says Yuka. Is that an app?
It's an app, yes.
Oh,
Just go to your app store on your phone,
mhm.
type it in, and it'll pop right up. And you'll see that there'll be others that'll pop up too. You might want to try those if you don't mind having more than one app on your phone.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I'm speaking. Yes. Come on over to this food section on this website, guys. Take a look and see what's here. This particular seaweed we had years back. We had years back. and it went away. We had this one and we had another one. I forgot what that one was. But I see they brought it back. It's $19. As Maria said the last time, this tastes great if you guys have never tried it. This is a healthy snack. You can actually keep on you. So when you're out, you get hungry, you can have some. It tastes great, but it is seaweed. So let's go into it. Because I like to have healthy snacks with me. I'll make my own trail mix. I'll throw in some cashews and peanuts and whatever, and some cranberries and raisins, and mix it up and have it with me while I'm out. So I don't go buy those unhealthy fast food. I try not to do that. If I know I'm going to be out for a while, I try to walk with my own snacks to keep me while I'm out. So it's made with 100% domestically produced sun-dried sea salt. So let's go down here. You can see what it has to say. So this is the basic nutritional value. As you can see, there's not a lot of calories if somebody's counting their calories. So the clear water. So we are, and let's pull up the benefits of the seaweed. Very rich in nutrients. Seaweed is packed with essential nutrients, including iodine. And if you notice, that's a big thing they're talking about now, right, Maria? A lot of us are lacking in iodine.
Yeah, most people are iodine deficient. And if you're iodine deficient, you're more prone to more easily come down with cancer or some other disease. And also, if you have a thyroid issue, you definitely need to get your iodine levels checked, because you don't want it to be too high, but you don't want it to be too low.
Yeah. So I remember growing up, my mom used to always give us iodine. So I noticed a lot of videos on YouTube. I see they're talking about iodine deficiency. Lots of individual deficient in iodine. Seaweed is rich, packed full of nutrients, first, including iodine, magnesium, potassium, calcium, iron, vitamins A, C, and K. It's great for your cardiovascular health. Seaweed contains omega-3 fatty acid, which we know help with lowering blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and improve your cholesterol. Antioxidant power, it's packed full of that. And it helps your immune system. They said seaweed can boost your immune system and help to fight infection. And of course, Maria mentioned the thyroid health, which they talk about here, because it's an excellent source of iodine, which is good for your thyroid hormone production. Digestive health. Go ahead.
And it's also good for your skin. It's really good for your skin because it's going to help to regenerate your collagen, and it helps to fight psoriasis and eczema and things of that nature. So it's really good for inflammation. So it's real good I'm glad they brought this back. It seemed like we had something like this before.
Yeah, we had this exact one before. Yeah.
I'm glad they brought it back.
And that's why I'm pushing it now, because I want to see it stay here. Guys, we lose the products because they're not being promoted. And remember, you might not like a certain product, but share all the products with people. You never know what they're going to gravitate to. When I sit with someone, I don't just say we have healthcare and this. I go to the whole thing. The healthcare section, I show vitamin C plant, blah, 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 blah. And I show them everything in that area. Then I go to the next area and I show them all the skincare. Then I show every single thing, because I have no clue what someone will see and say, hey, I love when I'm sitting with people and they take out their notebook. You know, they'll say, hold on a minute, I'll be right back. And they go get a notebook and they start writing. I'm like, yes, that's what I want to see. But this product, guys, please share it. I would like to see it stay. It's also great for digestive health. Seaweed contains fiber, which promotes regular bowel movement and support a healthy gut microbiome. 80% of the United States population, they say, have a gut health issue when it comes to digestive health and going to the bathroom. This is going to help. Weight management, seaweed is low in calories and fat. bone health. It's good for your calcium. You get the vitamin K. The seaweed contribute to strong, healthy bones. So there's so much to this, just putting it in your body. You're having a healthy snack and helping your body at the same time. And the way I look at it, your food is supposed to be your energy. Your food is supposed to be enhancing your body. So I try to put only things in my body that's going to enhance my health. I don't care where I go and what people are eating, and they're like, aren't you going to eat? No, I'm okay. Even if they want to make joke, that's okay. It doesn't bother me because I'm not going to eat it if it's going to be cause an adverse reaction to my health. I'm not. So
Well, you
sometimes
know,
when I'm going certain places, I will take things with me just in case. Go ahead, Maria.
yeah, me too. I do that too. But you know, Nabalette, also, you can put this in your soups.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're cooking, put it in your soup. Cook with it. Put it in your salad. For the kids, make sure they're getting it. You know, a lot of times when people don't perspire like they should, because we're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to perspire. That's one way our body cleanses itself. That's one way
Mm-hmm.
the lymph system cleanses itself is through perspiration. It's because they don't have enough iodine.
Yeah.
If you don't sweat, it could be because you lack iodine. I always hear people say, "Well, I never perspire. I never sweat." Well, okay, you need to get your iodine level checked because you need to perspire. You need to allow the toxins and everything that you've ingested through
To
your
come out.
food, through the environment, through just breathing this poison air. You need it to come out through your skin so you can be cleansed and it won't clog up your pores with all of these harmful things. So yeah, get your iodine. This is great. I'm so glad they brought it back.
Yeah, I was so happy when I saw it. I was like, yes. So I'm gonna stock up on it. So, like you said, just crush it, put it in your salad, put it in your soup. I never thought about the whole soup thing, Maria. I'm gonna try that. But it's great.
I used
Go
to
ahead,
work
Miss.
with a lot of Asian people,
Oh
and they
yeah,
always had it.
always.
Call it nori,
Mm-hmm.
and they wrap it around, you know, their food, and they would have soups with that in there. And they would always bring me lunch, and they would eat that a lot. So I would sit there and eat it with them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go ahead, Miss Valerie.
Thank you, Novalet. A quick question regarding this product that you are talking about. Have you used it before? You have
Yes.
it?
Uh-huh.
Does it have like a fishy sea smell?
It doesn't really smell fishy, but it does. It has a little salty smell to. I mean, taste to it because as it shows there, they use the salt, but it
Right.
tastes good.
It
Mm-hmm.
tastes good.
Because it
It
has
Yeah,
a
but
tastes
I
little.
like
like,
seaweed if you really ever had seaweed.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I like what you added, Maria, as far as, yeah, unfortunately, I have a problem with some of these products that are when you first just put them to your mouth, try to put them to your mouth, they have that ocean smell, and I don't like that. It doesn't go well with me. But I'm going to try it by adding it to my salads or my soups, like you just said, Maria.
Exactly, to cover it.
Yeah, that's one
Mhm.
way of getting it in. Then I have a quick question for you, Maria, regarding the avocado oil. You're saying that you're using it on your face or on your skin. I have an oily skin, so how would that affect the fact that I have an oily skin if I try to use it on my skin? And how do you use it on your skin, please?
Maria, that was for you. She addressed you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was just going to say, if you have oily skin, it shouldn't bother your skin. As a matter of fact, one of the things that women used to do way back in the day was use oil. We would use oil on our skin anyway,
Hmm?
even if you had oily skin. We'd use oil to, and then add a little water in it to emulsify it, and it lifts off things off of your skin. It lifts off surfactants and dirt, debris, helps to release loose pimples and all of that kind of stuff. So it's not, I wouldn't say that it's bad for oily skin. I use it to moisturize my skin. I'll put it on at any time. more than once. I press it into my skin. Like I said, I use also a high grade olive oil on my skin. I use a lot of oils on my skin, but none of the unhealthy oils. But the
Of
healthy
course not.
oils, I use coconut oil, on my skin. Now coconut oil can clog your pores sometimes. For some people, not everyone. But the olive oil, I've never had an issue with using the olive oil or the avocado oil on my skin. So you can just try it in an area and see how you like it, see how it does your skin. I would have to look at your skin to tell you if I really thought that maybe you shouldn't use it.
Okay, I'm coming to Atlanta.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I love the Atomy avocado oil. I've been using it forever. It is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, I'll meet a lot of older people that are into health, and I go, "Oh my gosh, you have such great skin. What do you use?" "Oh, I grew up using olive oil." I remember there's this one gentleman, he's called Bernard Lapel, I believe he is. And I met him through Kangen. This man was in his 90s when he was investing in his health. So, guys, it doesn't matter how old you are, invest in your health. He was buying one at that age because he said, "I want to live for as long as I can live." And that man was doing marathon at that age. Even when he was in 100, he was still doing marathon. Guys, if you should see his skin. He said, "I grew up on olive oil. My dad did olive oil. I did olive oil." So these oil in its purest form does wonders for the skin. He had not an ounce of wrinkle. Not an ounce of wrinkle did this man have. And all he used his entire life was olive oil. So that's what they used back in the days. As Maria said, they used the natural oil.
If you
4 generations back. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you look at people from Greece, for the most part, they have beautiful skin. I
Yes.
can look at Caucasian people and tell where they're from.
Yeah.
I definitely can tell if you're from Greece because their skin is going to, for the most part, it's going to be flawless. It doesn't matter what age they are.
And let's not forget Spain. Oh my goodness, those people have beautiful
Oh yeah.
skin.
Where we have
Yes.
olive groves and the olive manufacturing, you're going to see people's skin that's going to reflect it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say, "Oh, I only use Vaseline on
That's
my
the
face,
worst thing you can use.
and that's what I use, and I don't want anything else." But then, okay, don't be surprised if you come down with some type of terminal sickness
Yeah.
from putting that absolute
Vaseline.
poison on your
Mhm.
face.
Just
That's going
remember,
into
guys.
the bloodstream and going
Yeah.
into your bodies and impacting everything in your body.
hmm As Maria mentioned, Vaseline, guys, it used to be called Vaseline petroleum jelly. They were telling you what it was made from back in the days. Now it just says Vaseline, but that petroleum is the truest statement ever. It is made from, it's a byproduct of petroleum. So when you put it on and it makes your skin feel so nice and soft, you're clogging your pores and all that toxicity is going in. So when I meet people that tell me, "Oh, I use Vaseline, I've been using it for years," I just ask the question, "Do you remember when it was called Vaseline petroleum jelly?"
Mhm.
And they're like, if they're old enough, they're like, "Yeah." I said, "Now, what is it called now?" "Vaseline." I said, "Did you ever wonder why they removed the name?" It is made from petroleum. Most people are shocked because they don't know. But so many people pride themselves on, "Oh, I use that." Yes, as Maria said, don't be shocked because you're clogging your pores. Your poor body can't breathe because it's clogged with petroleum, and the list goes on. And so many, even a lot of the body lotion on the market has products in there that's clogging your pores. Look at it, mineral oil and all these things in these body lotion. And when we speak to people about this lotion, they're like, "Oh, I buy my lotion from Walmart and I get this huge container. I get
Mhm.
more for my money." And
Mhm.
they're not reading the ingredients. I tell
Mhm.
people, for the love of Jesus, please read the ingredients before you put something in your shopping cart. And if you don't know the words, you have your phone, Google it so you know what you are buying. I don't care how people look at me when I'm in the store, but I'm reading the label. And if there's no ingredients on there, I'm putting it back. And if it is too long, I'm putting it back. My ingredients has to be very, very short when I pick up any product because this body is the temple of God and I care about what goes on it, what goes in it, the whole spectrum. So, just
Amen, amen to that. And really, we are just so
okay.
fooled by the prices. We are fooled
Mm-hmm.
by the prices, and we tend to think that I cannot afford it. I'm going to continue to buy this bleached sugar, for an example, bleached flour, because it's $3. Pay your $8 and $9 for sugar that's better for you. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I can just go on and on. The olive oil, all these oils, it's the cheap. As a matter of fact, there are some olive oils out there that are just as inexpensive, and people are buying it because some of them say extra virgin olive oil. Guys, we are in trouble. We've got to just really read. Personally, if I cannot pronounce something that's on the food, I don't buy it.
That's it.
Why must you get a biochemist to be able to read these ingredients? Why does a bread have so many ingredients in it when it only
Mm-hmm.
takes flour, yeast, and a little salt to make bread? It's amazing what they have done to the food. It's just crazy. And anyway, I can go on and on. Let me let you guys go.
Yeah, you
No,
and
it's
I.
sad in me, Novelet, because we
Mhm.
are so deceived by the cost. But I promise you, personally, me, if I cannot afford, if the apples or any fruit or any vegetables that I usually use have gone up, I just do without them. I say to myself years ago that
Okay.
apple, I if my budget allows me to buy apples that are expensive, I'm gonna rather eat 50% of that apple than eating the entire apple before I eat that horrible apple with the numbers 40 whatever. I am sorry, but I just can't. Like you said, Novelet, our bodies are the temple of God, and that's how you have to think about it and say, you know what, Lord, you will provide for me to spend money to buy the right thing to put in this body that you have blessed me with. That's it.
Mhm.
The prices cannot fool you and putting these things in your body because it's cheap. They are killing us slowly. I say to these people, I said, you know what? I know I'm going to die, but I'm not giving you a license to kill me. Thank you.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So,
Mm,
just be more vigilant in what you're picking up.
Miss Novelet,
Yes, Miss Sylvia.
you just mentioned something about that Vaseline petroleum jelly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not written on the lid anymore, but if we look
No,
at
they
the
removed it.
side, it's at the
Mhm.
side, 100% white petroleum. It's down at the
Oh.
side.
Yeah, they have to
Yes, it's
tell you
there.
what's in it. That's, as far as that goes.
It's
Mm.
right. It's
But they
there.
just put it
So
in tiny writing.
yes, yeah,
Wow.
they do that. They really
Oh,
do
it's
that.
still there. Okay.
Yeah, my bone of contention really is that I wish we could get the food from Korea. But
Well, not
I
necessarily
know
because
it's
you
not
can find
possible.
like farmers market where the farmers actually grow the stuff and bring it to the market because there's a place here that I go in Winter Garden. They have the farmers market on Saturday. These are
Yeah,
actual farmers that come in and bring the so just look for a
mhm.
farmers market. I was
Even
speaking.
weekly.
We used to have it
Uh,
when I was living in Berrien, but I don't see any here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was talking to someone, I was speaking with someone yesterday, and they were saying either the people from the Philippines or somewhere find it very strange that we have these massive grocery store and that we go there and we buy all this food that's been sitting on the shelf all day from the day before. They're like, oh my gosh. While they're saying
Mhm.
we go to the store and we buy our food fresh every day, which is how we grew up, right? You go to the market and you get what you want.
Yes.
I remember when I was young and I went to the market, and I still can close my eyes. This thing really freaked me out. The meat was hanging and it was jumping. I was like, oh my gosh. And the butcher said, oh, it's a fresh kill. So the nerve is still going.
Yep,
That's fresh
that's true.
meat. What we're buying at the store now has been dead for months, or who knows, maybe a year. But that's what we're getting now.
And that's why you have to go shop at, you have to shop with your local farmer.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to shop with our farmers as much as possible.
No,
We don't hardly get anything
no,
from
that
the
is
grocery
true.
store that much, except maybe our big ticket items. But
Yeah.
I know here in Atlanta, we have a lot of farmers,
Yes.
and you can go to the farm, you can go and get all of your meats,
Mm-hmm.
the whole 9 yards. You know, you just have to be creative. We don't have to be subject to, and they're probably all over the place. And farmers will be glad to see you coming, because
Yeah,
they
you
have
just
to
have to
sell that
search
stuff,
for it.
because it doesn't last forever,
Yeah.
especially the organic farmers.
Mm-hmm.
They
You
don't
just have to
keep it,
search. You
they
might
don't
have,
have all those chemicals in it, so it's not gonna, it'll last, but not as long as it would you buying stuff from the grocery store.
yeah. So you might have to drive a little bit out of your way, but it's worth it. Because I always say grocery store is the biggest curse on our lives. It really is. So,
As a matter of
and
fact, if I may quickly say this, Novelette,
mhm,
and Maria, when before Whole Food was sold, it's just so sad. Before Whole Food was sold, you guys know to who, they used
mhm,
to allow all of these mama pop farmers,
to
people that
come
make proper food, to come and camp up around the Whole Food.
building out front. Miss Valerie?
Sorry. Oh,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry I did that. Yeah, so I was saying that they used to allow them to come and camp around the Whole Food for maybe 2 days or so, and they would sell their, or authentic, different food items that they've made and give us their numbers, and then you can order from there. But since those brothers sold to Mr. Who, you know who,
Yeah.
no, they are no longer coming. So even Whole Food has changed. It's all about money. When with Whole Food, you have to be careful now, even with Whole Food. So we do have here in Broward County. I know because I go to I live in Broward, but sometimes I go to Miami. A lot of farmers markets are in the area there. So again, as Maria said, we really have to take charge of our health and look up these people. And they want our business, because if we don't buy from them, they will go under,
Yes.
so they need our business, they need our help to keep them afloat. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I also wanted to highlight this. We're not going to stay much longer. The potato ramen. Now, you might not eat ramen noodles, but guess what? There's a huge market for this. When you go into grocery stores and you look in shopping cart, they're buying that one that's going to kill them. And the college kids, they tell you they live on ramen, potato ramen, or ramen noodle, I should say. Ours is potato ramen. This is a healthier version. Now, it still is somewhat high in sodium, but it's still healthier than what they're buying at the store. So if you're around, college kids, market this. They buy this a lot because it's more affordable for them. Look, you get 4 in the pack for $9. It's healthier. So let's go down and highlight, as we say, potato ramen. It's a little spicy. It does come with the kick. So if you're not really into too much spice, I would not recommend that you put that whole entire packet in there. You pour some in and you taste it and see if you can handle the level that it's at. I'm just preparing you guys. But it tastes great. So this is what's included in it. I have customers that just buy this every time they shop. They love it. And they'll tell me how they hook it up. They'll make theirs. Oh, if I don't feel like cooking, I'll just throw some in, and they add whatever they want to add to it. And it tastes great. We used to have videos on over there in Atomy. They had a great one on this and the different things you could do with it, but for some reason they removed the video. I don't know why. That was a great video. They were showing that and also the chia seed. So yeah. So this is what. Go ahead, Miss Sylvia.
I always order Miss Novlet. I love it.
Yeah. So that's what's included in it. You can go look it up on your website. And they tell you it's potato, palm oil, all this that's in there. And yeah, well, they're showing you how it's made.
No MSG.
Exactly. That's the best part. No MSG, while the other one is loaded with that. So guys, give it a try. Share it. If you have not tried, you can go ahead. We sell a lot of this because I know I have customers that buy it a lot. They love
I
it.
love it in my soups as well.
Okay.
In order for me, I use half a package of the the thing that they have there to avoid the sodium. But it is amazing in soups. Or sometimes when I make a stew, I'll just throw some of it in there. I mean, it's just amazing. And I don't like noodles, but the Atomy noodle, oh, I love it. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, you can add your, as Valerie said, you add your vegetables, add your meats, and whatever you want to put in there.
Yeah, hook it
Make
up.
it a home meal.
Yeah, you can hook it up yourself.
My granddaughter loves them. I bought some for her. She loves them. But you know, I won't let her eat that stuff that they sell at the grocery store. You know, we don't buy them.
Yeah.
It costs a little bit more, but it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's better.
Because they sell it dirt cheap out there in the general marketplace. And I hate when I see mothers, they have a shopping cart full of boxed food. No real food. No real food. Now, a lot of people just don't even know how to cook. It's hate to say.
Yeah. So I just wanted to highlight these products. These are things we do not typically touch on. And of course, you guys know about the coffee. The coffee sells a lot. If you have never tried the coffee, guys, I sell a lot of this one. This one here is a big seller. I have customers that get this with every single purchase, every single time. So if you have not tried the coffee, go ahead, because guess what? Americans drink a lot of coffee. Why not sell it? I'm not a coffee person, but I can tell you, if I have this in the house, I will drink it because it tastes good and it doesn't have that nasty coffee taste to me. So I don't really buy it much because I'm not a coffee person, but if for some reason it's here, I will drink it. But I have a lot of customers. I introduce it to my customers. I'll just ask them, are you a coffee drinker? Yes. I said, try this. Oh, but I said, just try it one time. If you don't like it, I'll take it off your hands. I've never had to take it off anyone's hands. They're like, oh my gosh, that coffee is great. And everything is in the little packet. You just pour it in the water and you're done. Go ahead, Miss Brenda.
It's good.
Yes, the coffee. I don't drink coffee every day, but I do every now and then. I want some coffee. And I test the quality of the coffee plain, because I got the black coffee.
Okay.
And it is so pleasant tasting. It doesn't bite your tongue. It really, really is nice. You don't need to even put a creamer in it.
Yeah.
For people who like their coffee black. Now, I did taste the coffee with the milk in it, and I guess it has a little sugar in it.
Yes.
At the Saturday, the 21st of June, and they served it cold, but I was surprised. It was nice. It was very nice. And when it comes to the noodles, I do buy the noodles, and I add my mushrooms in it and other vegetables. And if I do have some meats, I put it in there. I like it. Although my husband said he doesn't really want to eat it, but I made it one time and gave it to him with vegetables in it, and he ate it. Okay. So I'm talking. But anyway, yeah, and unfortunately, my grandkids' dad gives them noodles, and I know which one it is, so I definitely have to buy a supply of them and give it to them.
What did you get these?
So, yeah.
Yep, thank you for that. I
Mhm.
just wanted to highlight this, guys. The one that go
Those
ahead.
were- I'm sorry. Am I on? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
My husband was doing something. It wasn't you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. When I just joined Atomy, I researched this and I noticed it says right here from Brazil. And then they compare it to the Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. So me being a researcher, I'm like, why would they have this here? So King Louis the whatever, he gave away 3 plants from the original one. So it went to, as it shows here, Brazil, Kenya, and Jamaica Blue Mountain. So these are the same coffee strain, just in 3 different locations. So this coffee Arabica here is basically the same plant as these here, the same. Because when I researched the history, because I said, okay, why is Brazil, Kenya, and Jamaica? So I did the research, and he gave 3 plants to these 3 different countries. So it's the same as the Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee or the Brazilian coffee or the Kenya coffee. That's why it tastes so great. So I wanted to highlight this here. So if you are into the Blue Mountain coffee, which people say, oh, it's so expensive, or the Brazilian, that's why. So that's what we have here. So if you've not tried it, go ahead and give it a try. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I guess Nick is not here because I know Nick would have chimed in already because he loved this coffee. So he's not on here because I know I would have heard him chime in on this. But guys, this coffee is great. And look, it's not expensive. You get 60 packets, I believe, in here, 50 sticks, 50 for $12. And then the black, I forgot how many you get. Let's see. And then we're going to end it here. But I just wanted to come into this section that we normally never, ever go to. So if someone prefers black, we also have black. It's $21 and you get, where is it? Let me open it up. 80 sticks. You get 80. So, and I guarantee you, you share it with your customers, you have a customer for life, because my customers, they buy it every single time they place their order. Sometimes they're getting 2 packets. I notice most of my customers buy the other one, the Cafe Arabica. Most of my customers get that one. But almost every order, they're getting 2. Some are getting 2 packets, some are getting 3. So share it. Because as I said, if you have people shopping from every category of the mall, you're going to retain your customers. If they're just right here and here, after a while, they fall off. But if you have them going through this whole entire spectrum here, you have customers. So it's 11:24. If we have no, let me stop sharing. Oh,
Hi, Noveled, I'm sorry. Can you pause that recording, please? The recording,
oh,
that the video
yeah.
of, yes, of Fatih.